Morrison does a nice line in 3-year-old fillies this season. Scirocco Star, we'll talk about it in a moment, bound for the Oaks next week, and possibly the filly that you run here, Hughie. Now, how are we pronouncing her, first of all, and how did the name come about?
It's Sir Percy, I think, came from Northumberland, and Coquette, I think, I could be wrong, is a river in Northumberland.
So it's the River Coquette?
Yeah.
So it's not Coquette or Coquet or whatever?
I stand corrected, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who live in that part of the world who said I got it wrong, so I certainly wouldn't like to hang my hat on it.
We'll get plenty of emails and tweets, I'm sure. What chance does Coquette have today, do you think?
I think, her form last year was good, but she didn't thrive when we had all that cold weather, so we had to back off her. And, she just started to come to herself the last 10 days. So, to be honest, I'd be surprised if she's fit enough to do herself justice with it and carrying a penalty. But, we sort of dreamt about going to the Oaks, so we're just sort of trying to get her there by running her today.
So you are still living the dream. This Oaks entry is still very much alive.
Well, it might be dead in the water in about 5 minutes' time, but I suspect the Ribblesdale's probably more realistic after today.
And a family connection as well, because your wife Mary co-owns this horse. Just tell us a bit about the syndicate and how you came by her.
Actually, it's my aunt.
Oh, it's your aunt. I'm sorry,
Mary. I put 4 horses together. 2 have won 3 races. The other placed, and then the other one will be placed quite soon. So she was the most expensive at only 30,000 guineas. And brought up in the same field probably as Scirocco Star.
A fantastic story. And Scirocco Star herself, would you agree that she was a little unlucky in the Swettenham stud at Newbury? I think the winner were, they say they were staying on better than us. I think we didn't ride. My instruction was to hold her up and give her every chance, because I didn't think she was quite straight, and I didn't want her to have an over-hard race, and it turned into a bit of a sprint. Hopefully a mile and a half next week, if we get there, will be to her advantage. And she's been tipped up by a few clever tipsters at big prices. Do you see where they're coming from?
I've always thought a lot of her. She's got a lot of speed. She's always cantered over everything if I've got at home, who needs at least 7 furlongs. So for an animal who's by Scirocco Star out of an unforway mare, she stays a mile and a half. She could be thereabouts.
So she is very much the first string, but this Coquette could be a useful second string to your bow.
Well, yeah, she's got the form on the board. She's won a listed race, and she's not a flashy worker. So, she's done it on the racecourse, so she's got to disprove that now.
She might just be another snow fairy who did the double a few years ago. Hughie, best of luck. Thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you.